Hello everyone and welcome back to FunMathology. Now today's topic is the parts of a protractor. So you have seen few of my lectures on how to draw an angle with compass only, but today our main topic will be to study a special instrument which is known as protractor. Now you must have heard and you must have learned that an angle is measured in degrees, right? So an angle can range from 0 degree to 360 degree. Got it? So an angle is measured in degrees and angle can range from 0 to 360 degree. Now we measure angle apart from compass, obviously. We have a special instrument called a protractor, right? So here is a protractor. See, you must have seen this and used this. This is in your geometry box. This is known as protractor, okay? Now see, I've just drawn a rough sketch of a protractor, see, right? Protractor. Now we'll explain the parts of a protractor. So what happens and how we use a protractor in measuring an angle. So before measuring an angle with a protractor, we must know the parts and how to use it. Okay. See, the protractor has two scale. Okay. The inner scale. See, the inner scale. See, from 0 to 180. This is the inner scale. And this is the outer scale from 0 to 180 again. So see, this is the inner scale, which is from 0 to 180. And this is the outer scale from 0 to 180 degree. Okay. So the inner and the outer scale. Okay. So the inner scale begins with 0 degree on the right. You can see 0 degree on the right and turns to 180 degree on the left. Whereas the outer scale, see, it starts from 0 degree in the left and turns to 180 degree on the right. Got it? Now, see here. I'll just put the protractor here to align everything. Now see here, this point. This is known as the center of the protractor, okay? And the line joining the two zeros is known as the baseline. And remember, the midpoint of the protractor is called the center of the protractor. So let's label it. Okay, so let's label it. Now this one will be the outer circle. This is outer circle, outer scale. This is the outer scale. This is the inner scale. Inner scale. This is known as the center of the circle. Okay, this is known as the center of the circle. Center of the protractor. Okay, so center of the protractor. So I'm not writing protractor, obviously. It is evident that the center of the protractor, and this is the, see, the line joining the two zeros. This is known as the baseline. This is known as the baseline. Okay, so this is known as the baseline. Okay, this is known as the baseline. Okay, so this, the outer circle, see, it starts from 0 degree on the left and turns to 180 degree on the right. Inner circle starts from 0 degree on the right and turns to 180 degree on the left. So the line, the point at just the middle of the protractor is known as center of the protractor, and the line joining the two zeros is known as the baseline. So these are the basic parts of the protractor. Okay, and obviously we can measure for an angle 0 to 360 degree. Now with this protractor we can measure 0 to 180 degree. Now how to measure an angle? How to measure an angle with a protractor? Okay, so see, so for example, I have taken two figures, right? See this one. So place the protractor in such a way. So this is an angle, right? AOB is an angle and O is the vertex, right? So place the protractor in such a way that the baseline lies over the arm. So this is the base arm here, and this center point should meet the vertex. So see, the center point should meet the vertex and the baseline over the arm, okay, and the center lies on the vertex. Now once you have aligned this, okay, taking the scale, now 0 degrees lie, see the arm 0 degree lies on the left, so we'll take the help of the outer scale, okay. So see, this particular arms go through 60 degree, okay. So taking the scale whose 0 degree lies on the base arm, now reading the marking, see, read the mark 60 degree here. So this one value is 60 degree, okay. In a very similar way, see, this is also AOB and the vertex lies here, whereas the arms lie here, okay. So you put the vertex, align the vertex and the baseline with this arm AOA, okay, and see, then the 0 starts from the inner scale. So where is 0? So here is 0, so the 0 here is inner scale. So we'll take the help of inner scale to measure this angle, okay. So see, okay, see again 60 degree, right? So these arms go through 60 degree. So the measure of this angle will be 60 degree, okay. So this is in a very simple way. These are parts of the protractor that you should know. So obviously protractor is an instrument that you use to measure an angle. So if you do not have a compass, then how to measure an angle? You have to measure an angle with this protractor, okay. This is the protractor. And how to measure an angle with the protractor? So always remember, place the protractor in such a way that the baseline, okay, is over the arm and the center lies in the vertex. Got it? And see whether the other arms crosses over. The other arm crosses over marks the actual angle. And try to find out the 0. See, for example, 0 is here, so we'll take the help of outer scale. Now for instance, this one will take the help of inner scale, as the 0 lies on the right hand side and the arms on the right hand side, okay. Okay. I guess you have followed my lecture today. It's a very simple lecture and a short lecture, but this is an important one. I hope you have followed. Okay, students, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll soon meet. Bye bye.